The challenges that I've faced as a woman politician are fewer than the generation before me, but certainly are far too numerous, not the least of which is as a younger woman when I was first contemplating running for the Florida legislature. The idea that a young woman at 25 years old would suggest that she could run for the Florida legislature in front of the men that were supposedly online and waiting for so long was one that that the good old boys kind of told me, wait your turn, we'll let you know when we think it's your turn to step up. And I was really treated like a naive, silly little girl who was overstepping her boundaries. Thankfully, I didn't listen to those naysayers, and I ran and won. But through the years, as I became a parent and ran for Congress, I even faced the opposition from my opponent in my first race for Congress, a woman who ran, and her whole campaign platform, so the sexism and the difficulties don't even always come from men. Her whole campaign platform at the time was that you could be a good member of Congress and a good parent, but you couldn't be both at the same time. And that's a notion that would never be conceived when a man is running. So whether it's balancing work and family or the challenges that women face just because of innate sexism, still alive and well, but we have made a lot of progress. I would say the single most important women's issue that would need to be addressed today is to make sure that we are creating equality of opportunity. So the fact that you still have the average of women that, in terms of what they earn, doing the same job as a man is only 77 cents for every dollar a man makes. We still are struggling with a gigantic difference in pay. Paycheck fairness, the fact that women in a corporate environment, in the private sector, can't learn what their colleagues make, and so as a result aren't able to do anything about it. Making sure that you have equality of opportunity, equality of income, and ensuring that when you are in the business world, that the opportunities exist, even with our tendency to become parents as women differently than men do. That, I think, is really a barrier that we still have to work to put aside. We have 104 women now serving in the Florida, in the United States Congress, which is the most we've ever had. But throughout American history, there have been more than 12,000 men, and we have about 300 women throughout American history who have served in Congress. So I always like to share that statistic when we celebrate the progress we've made, because we've got a long way to go. You are able, with the critical mass of women, to bring issues that are important to women, to families, education, health care, opportunity, to the top of the agenda that wouldn't have been there without more women. But I would caution that simply because a woman gets elected doesn't mean that she advocates on behalf of the issues that are important to women. It's more than just gender that's important. Electing a woman that actually cares about and would put the issues and would be supportive of the issues important to women at the top of the agenda is important too. Hard work carries you a very long way. For me, the thing that has carried me the furthest has been that I've always been willing to outwork most people. So I might not always win the day, I might not always convince everybody that I'm right, but I'll never lose because I got outworked. And you'd be surprised at how easy it is to outwork most people. When competing, hard work really is a key to getting noticed. It's a key to success, and it helps level the playing field that a woman has, I think. Also making sure that you dream big, and don't short circuit your own goals by creating an artificial ceiling for yourself.